Why is change now exponential? Suppose you were the head of a global travel agency back in 1995 and I told you that this thing called the internet was going to allow customers to book their own flights and hotel and your business would be toast in a few years. Or what if back in 2010 you were the head of a taxi cab company and I was telling you about this company called Lyft and Uber. Customers were going to walk up to complete stranger car holding up their mobile phone, open the door and say, I'm at, and climb in, and this new business model was going to completely disrupt your industry. Now, back then, you might have said that the travel industry or the taxi industry had been around for a long time and there's no way that customers would change their behavior so quickly. Well, tell that to magazine publishers or newspaper publisher or movie theater owner. In fact, there are still plenty of industries that are in the cusp of being disrupted. Banking, insurance, healthcare, even higher education. None of this can now avoid the combination of technology, automation and globalization, which together are driving dramatic change that reshaping lives, organization and industry, and both the pace and the spread of that change is accelerating. No industry is immune to change and increasingly we are experiencing. Exponential, of course, refers to a concept that championed by the futurist Ray Kurzweil, who argued that many technology follow a hockey stick curve. Think of the dramatic growth in the price and performance of microprocessor or the speed that Amazon.com added new product category. At first, we think nothing is happening because even though the rate of growth is doubling, it's starting from a small base. This kind of change start to pick up speed, and as the doubling effort begin to really take off and boom, a massive breakthrough appear like an iPhone or a self-driving car completely transforming an industry. And seemingly overnight, as humans, our understanding of change can be pretty subjective. For example, when you look into the mirror each morning, your family with you, your own feature means that you often won't see incremental changes. Yet, when you haven't seen a nephew or a niece in a few years, your first remark will likely be about how they are grown or changed so much since you last saw them. It's much easier to see change in others and other industry than your own work or own lives. Now, the same can be true in an organization. On a daily basis, it can be challenging to see even dramatic change occurring in your industry, and even more difficult to anticipate or even to lead them. In the past, reacting to change might have been enough. If change in your industry happens relatively slowly or somewhat nimble organization might be able to come up with new products or services to respond to a newer existing competitor. But the day of reactive business decisions are fading. It's likely there are breakthrough technology being developed as I speak that could dramatically transform your industry. Only by proactively leading change will organizations be able to stay ahead of exponential change. So it's up to you. You can be that change leader, helping your co-workers, your team, and your organization to navigate a time of disruptive change.